What's your screen time on your phone? Are you willing to share?
My screen time is just under 4 hours. So I don't think that's that high, personally. I think I've definitely heard higher.
Hey, chat. What's your screen times? Because I can't lie, my screen time might be crazy, you know? That's what you be really using your phone for. What you don't think? What you don't think your screen times are? Where your screen times at? Because I think... Let me check my screen time out. What do you think your screen times are, chat? What do you actually think your screen times are? Because I think screen times... let me check mine. Let me check mine right now on stream. Screen time. Let me show you. Shit. But can't lie. This is what we be doing. I use my phone for everything, chat. Shit. 10 hours. That boy be bugging for real. Nah, I can't lie. 10 hours is wild. 10 hours is actually wild. I need to cut that shit down. I got a new goal, man. I got a new goal. I'm trying to bring that screen time down, bro. Trying to bring that screen time down. What's your screen times? Put it down in the chat. What's your screen times? What's your screen times?
Hi, I'm Trent Alexander-Arnold, and these are my 10 essentials. This watch is Patek Philippe Singapore edition, so I can't remember the exact numbers, but I think maybe like 500 around the world were made. I was lucky to get my hands on one. After I win like trophies, I like to kind of get myself a gift. So this was after we won the Premier League. I remember seeing it just as we were like wrapping it up, just as we were about to win and stuff like that. And I thought, you know, red, it makes sense to go with the, like, obviously team colours. I love the colour, stuff like that, it's rare. So I thought if I can get my hands on one of them,
I see, Trent,
that's what I needed to go for. So yeah, this is probably, I've still not actually bought it properly. But it's one of them that whenever I see it, whenever I think about it, it takes me back to them special moments. I find like watchmaking and stuff like that, the intricacy is very interesting to me, where you can kind of see all the little bits working and how intricate and fine details they are is, you know, it's phenomenal.
That shit never fascinated me once in my life. Hey, I can't lie, chap. That shit never once satisfied me. Like, what? Like, I just like the watches personally. Like, I don't think nobody uses watches to ever check the time nowadays. We use watches just to have as an accessory. Personally, I'm telling you, like, that's how I see it. Watches is either if you're rich or you're not. That's what differentiates the brokies from the rich. You understand? You understand what I'm trying to say? That's why people have watches nowadays, but can't lie, that's what I see. I don't see me having a watch just to have a... I'll have a watch just to have a watch, if you get what I'm trying to say. But I won't ever be like, oh, well, I like how the clock's tick and the sound. Fuck that shit, man. If I have a bust down Rollie or a Richard Mille, you think you don't even shut up.
So my next essential item is Entourage. You know, at the academy when I was like trying to make it, and I always used to watch it. I used to watch it with like my older brother. I remember we used to share a room, and we had this box set, and we just carry on watching them and just rewatching them and stuff like that. And I always thought like that's the dream, even though it was a different profession and stuff like that. It was like just a guy who's got talent and his friends and family are around him, and it's like it's not just him that's made it. It's the whole group. It's like a family. Yeah. And I like to think that
I like that. Because personally, I know if I'm winning, my family winning, my team winning, ain't only me winning, it's the whole gang, you know what I'm trying to say? That's what I'm trying to do. When I win, it's not only that I win, the whole gang be winning, not just me. You understand? I'm trying to put my whole team on a pedestal, not just me, bro.
I keep that same mentality of like the people around me. I've got a close circle, I've got a tight circle, and it's all of us together. It's not just me who wins or me who celebrates winning things. It's all of us, because all of us are part of this journey. So I like to think that I connect with the series, and I feel like it's kind of molded me into kind of who I am now at times as well. These ones specifically was just because it was the only thing we could kind of do. We really only had like a DVD player in the room and stuff like that, so we had to like buy the physical copies and watch it that way. So, and I've just always kept it with me. You know, we've moved houses and stuff like that, but this is kind of something that I've always like kept close to me, because it just reminds me of the times of when we were trying hard to like make it, trying to, you know, make our dreams come true. My footy boots kind of essential, really, innit? Yeah, these are brand new model, brand new. So I haven't really worn them in games yet, but they're the ones that I'm like training in and stuff like that to get used to, and then, you know.
I can't lie, me back in my day, I'm saying I'm one of the best football streamers ever. Like, I can't lie, I'm one of the best football streamers ever. You see that, like what he's doing right there? I could do that, because I'm not even joking. Like, dead serious. Like, the way I can pass a ball, the way I run in and out of players. I'm a centre back. Like, I'm a centre back. So the stuff that I be doing, like, I just be breaking all laws of gravity, all laws of type shit. You know what I'm trying to say? All of that. All of that technique. Only certain people have acquired that technique. Not everyone has it, but that's what it is. You know what I'm trying to say?
Eventually I'll slip into them into a game, and hopefully, you know, we'll see some sparks flying.
I played against him. I remember. Like, we beat him 2-1.
Like 2 days for a game, 3 days for a game. Like, someone will try on a new pair of boots, and then they'll have a bad session and they'll blame the boots, and it'll be like, well, I can't wear them boots now because I'm gonna have a bad game in them as well. But I'm not superstitious like that at all. It is what it is. I don't really feel like the boots are kind of just a tool. I feel like if you have a bad session, you have a bad game. It is what it is. It's not because of your boots. Whether I have a bad first session or a bad first game in them, is what it is. I know eventually they'll turn good for me. I like to think I'm quite low maintenance when it comes to like boots and changing them and how many pairs I have. Like, I just need one pair of boots, to be honest. I don't need like 3 or 4 pairs and different like studs and stuff like that.
Like, why? I don't get why people change. Like, I get, yeah, you get accustomed to a new lifestyle, but then when you were younger, think about it, you wasn't going through 3, 4, 5 pairs of boots in 2 games. You know what I'm trying to say? So why are you getting 6, 7? Now that you can get it, why are you doing that? Because I think personally, like me, if I get one thing, I'm sticking with that one thing until that one thing dies down, or until I need to get a new one. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't get like why people change up. Like, oh, there's a new Richard Mille coming out, so I have to get the newest Richard Mille. But the last Richard Mille was good. Come on, bro.
Just one pair of boots is what it is. I get what I'm given, and you go out there and you're playing them. So I feel like I've just carried that from my childhood into what I do now.
Oh. Yeah, I got a new RM.
My next essential item is my phone. So I think my phone's essential to me because it's kind of what I use throughout the day to, you know, speak to people, speak to family, friends, people around me, communicate with them. Also like schedules, timings, the things I need to do, remind myself to do things and stuff like that. Everything's kind of stored on my phone. My screen time is just under 4 hours. So I don't think that's that high, personally. I think I've definitely heard higher. Yeah, I've definitely tried to like relax on being on my phone as much these days. I think social media can kind of just get you trapped in here, just scrolling and you're not benefiting yourself. So I like to kind of make sure when I'm at home I don't go on it as much as I used to and stuff like that. So making a conscious effort to, you know, spend more time away from it.
And who would you say is the most famous person in your contacts?
I get that question a lot. Who is the most famous? I don't really have too many famous names in there, you know. Max Verstappen, maybe. Massive.
Ah, he dropping names like that. And I can't. You have to drop a follow, my boy. I got check my bio, check about. On about, it's there. Follow and donations at the bottom, my brother. Much appreciated for PE. Much appreciated. It's on that side.
Into Formula 1, massive. I'm a huge fan. I got to meet him as well a few weeks ago, so that was a special moment for me as well.
As I was saying, yeah, chat. I think, who's the most famous person on my phone? I got Meek Mill on my phone. Hey Meek, I know you in the chat right now. Where you at? I know Meek in the chat. Earphones. Yeah.
Bang and Olufsen earphones. I think initially what attracted me to him was like the cars that I was driving and stuff like that had the B&O sound systems in. I always found that they were the best sound systems in the car that I was driving and stuff like that. I found that because I like to play my music really loud in the car, so I always found that was like the best. And then once I tried them, I found that it was good quality music, high volume, because I like to listen to my music when I'm going into stadiums, when I'm like just getting pumped up for a game and stuff like that, when I'm in a changing room.
I can't lie, top 5 artists right now. This is the last time he pulls in the video, but top 5 artists right now: Gunna, NBA, Lil Baby, No Cap, and Rodwave. That's it. Nobody else comes into that bracket. That's it. Honorable mentions to Lil Tecca, A Boogie, all them man, Travis, Drake, Future, 21, all of yous. 21. Bro,
so, you know, music and sound is very important to the way that I get ready for games. So I found that these were reliable and one of the best as well. Best music taste in the team. Best, I want to say, probably Hendo. Yeah.
He's lying! He's lying! Oh my god! A man that looks like this has the best music taste. This guy! Nah, you're taking the piss. Nah! He's taking a piss. Who you listen to? The Beatles.
Okay, Hendo, similar vibe to me, like R&B, rap, hip hop kind of vibes, like old school, like 90s, 2000s kind of vibes, which is, I feel like, is up there with the best music that was ever created, really. A go-to for me is probably, I don't know, I like 50 Cent, Eminem. I'm into like my old school, like mid 2000s, like rap, hip hop. I'd probably say like Kanye, Touch the Sky. You cannot go wrong with that song.
Hey, he dropped Kanye West like that. Hey, this is the last time for
Cannot.
Okay, fundamental.
So my next essential item is my Theragun. I was introduced to Theragun years ago, to be fair. I think just growing up, you get like different, like, you get introduced to different kind of recovery methods, like ice bath.
That's sus right there.
That sort of stuff like that, and then your foam rollers. And then obviously like these kind of massage guns came into the game a few years ago, and that was like the next step. You know, it just gets built into like your kind of routine, whether it's before training, when I'm going into the gym, or after, or when I'm at home and stuff like that. Like I like to travel with one to away games and stuff like that if I'm in a hotel room, and say if I'm feeling a little bit stiff or I've woke up with a bit of stiffness and that, it's just good to get it going, you know, stimulates the muscles and just kind of helps me get rid of that stiffness and that fatigue that I've got in my legs.
He's getting paid for this. He's getting paid. He's smart. He's smart.
Probably straight off the game.
He's getting paid.
My recovery would be ice bath, maybe a massage, food. Yeah. Nutrition's massively important. Yeah. So there's sleep, and then the following day kind of the same process again. There's lots of different methods. There's a lot that goes into it when you're playing every 3-4 days consecutively. You know, you need to focus on recovery a lot.
He's getting paid. This man's smart, but I hate these ads. They're exploiting me right now.
These are essential for me, just in everyday life. Anyone who knows me and is close to me understands that I'm massively about
the kicks are wild. He's getting paid,
that's
bro.
That's my main priority is comfort.
No way he's saying that's my main priority is comfort. I know anybody in the world will take a white pair of Air Forces over these. Imagine having some drip on and coming out with these. Imagine having the Miri denims. Yeah. Imagine having the Miri denims, what? The V-Lone, the Off-White, and then pulling out these. Nah, he tweaking. Bro tweaking.
So you'll always find me in a pair of trainers or sliders or anything like that. When it comes to trainers and tracksuits and that, you've got to be coordinated in your brands. So people wear like Under Armour tracksuits and then like Nike trainers or something like that. That's like, I feel like that's a big no-no. I've never really been too fussed about like colours and style and that.
We could tell you wasn't fussed about style. Bro, look what you came on. You thought you done a little something there with the unbutton. No, Trent. Hey, Trent, let me be your stylist. How about that? Hey Trent, let me be your stylist. I promise you, we'll change your game, bro. We'll change your game. No cap. No cap. We'll have you going from looking like you P Diddy. Nah, you ain't even know P Diddy, bro. P Diddy got swag.
So
bro.
comfort always comes first for me. So I like my feet to be comfortable, and that just eases me and it keeps me nice and relaxed. Hopefully we get a Trent design trainer soon. Hopefully. So keep an eye out for him. My next essential item is my iPad. Yeah, I use my iPad for a lot of things really. I think it's mainly because I travel so much, traveling different games all the time. I'm always in a hotel 2-3 times a week. A lot of the time I'm using my iPad to watch TV, watch series, watch films. I watch everything I kind of watch is on an iPad now. Yeah, I use it for football in that sense as well.
Red Bull. Nah, that's a no-go. That's a no-go.
Red Bull. Yeah, I drink this a lot to be fair. Not too much because yeah, we're not really allowed it too much at football, but I think before games, before a session, this is my go-to. I drink it as I'm going out, walking out onto the pitch. I like to get it in the system and just give me the energy to perform really. It's big in my life, it's big for the people around me as well. Red Bull, for me, is the best energy drink, so...
Yeah, you know he's getting paid from that.
I drink it quite a bit. I'm not massively into coffee, to be fair. I'm just starting to kind of get into it. I think my taste buds are kind of growing up a little bit, so, I'm starting to enjoy the taste a little bit more, but I'm not quite a casual drinker like that. I'd stick to me waters and stuff like that throughout the day, but it's more like if I know I've got a big session coming up or I know I've got a game, then I like to focus on what my body needs, and just before I go out to train or just before I go out to play, I'll have a bit of Red Bull, funky, but just to, kind of wake me up a little bit. It's the secret to the energy.
Nah, Goyard is crazy.
So my next essential item is my wash bag. It's messy. It is messy.
He's not even saying it's the Goyard. He's not even saying it's the Goyard. He's not even saying it's the Goyard. Hey chat, it's the Goyard. He's not even saying it. This is how you know footballers have gone clear.
Deodorant, exfoliator, toothpaste. That's it really. I'm quite simplistic when it comes to grooming and stuff like that. I like to keep it simple. I'd say moisturiser is I need to moisturise all the time. That's just something I've just gotten into habit with. That's my most important part of the routine. Yeah, I like the bag. When I see it, I thought that's nice and spacious. Yeah, I'm quite big on my bags and stuff like that, and my accessories, my rucksacks, my holdalls, my suitcases, my wash bags.
Yeah, you winning. I'm proud of you, boy. I'm proud of you.
Bags. I like the feel of them. I like the look of them. This Goyard is probably my favourite one so far. Yeah. And I've got the backpack that matches it and stuff like that.
I can't lie. Yeah, he's clear for that. The Goyard. Hey, chat. What we say? We fucking with that. Yeah, I can't lie. That shit was a W. That shit was a W. I can't lie. Let me get this nigga back up. Hey, Gamer 3 Pro 45. React to this song. Alright, I got you, son. I got you, little jit. Let's react to it.